Hello, you're welcome to this training and business information. My name is Shedrack, and I'm a full stack web developer and also the founding father of telecom business in Nigeria. And this is Legit Car Business TV. And in Legit Car Business TV, what we do is that we train you how to start various legitimate business online in Nigeria and even beyond. So we do trainings on VTU technology, crypto mobile app development, online business in general. Now we majorly on V2 technology. The reason is because the business has proven to work over and over again. So that's why we usually make videos around it. Now, this particular video, we are going to be diving into factors to consider before launching your next V2 portal that earn you money daily. Okay. So if you are searching for a way you can make money via holding yourself a V2 portal that makes you money daily, you need to pay attention and consider these factors that I'm going to be explaining on this master class. Now, remember, there's going to be a special offer I'm going to offer to you when you finish watching this video. This offer is mind blowing, and then permit me to give you the breakdown of the things you need to consider first before you jump to the offer. So now, why I don't want to make the offer notice to everybody is because people usually like skipping videos. So that is why I don't want to make the offer at the first initial starting of the video. So having said that, before I continue again, please subscribe to Legit Car Business TV. We are going for 3,000 subscribers, and we can only get better if you are subscribing and like and sharing this video. And no, not only that, comment on the videos or also chat up on our admins so that they can attend to you and you get started. Most of us that always find it very funny, they will go to the DM and be chatting upon chatting. Mind you that this business we are talking about, we are doing the business. So it is just a privilege that you are learning from the horse's mouth. Okay. And before I continue, make sure you subscribe as I said earlier. Let's proceed to the video properly. And before I continue, I want to also briefly explain to you guys that the person talking to you, which is my humble self, Shedrack, is the founding father of telecommunication business in Nigeria. How am I the founding father? I'm the one that started talking about telecommunication business far back 2010. So, and at the time of making this training, it is 2025. So every other person that you ever learn this business from me, any other person you see out there talking about the business, or maybe you have seen a VTU technology in any way at all, maybe VTU platforms, learn the business directly or indirectly from me. So, and you're a privileged person to have come across this video, or maybe you have been following our channel, which is Legit Car Business TV. This is going to be a gold mine opportunity for you because you are going to benefit on the training to give you a clarity of what you're entering into. And of course, we are also giving you a special offer discount, which has never been done in the history of time. So pay attention and act upon this particular what's called offer when we are presenting it to you. But before I present the offer to you, I have to give you the factors to consider before you start launching your next VTU portal. Because I know after you must have gone through this training, you will definitely launch your next VTU portal. Okay, so that is why I want to give you those factors that is setting some people backward from the business. Why am I able to give you these factors? Because we are running the business. Okay, so we are doing the business, and that is the reason why we have this knowledge. Okay, so if we're not running the business, we wouldn't have been knowing those factors that you need to consider. So follow me critically as we proceed on these factors. So as now the factors that you need to consider are very key for you to succeed in. The first factor here that you need to consider before launching your next VTU portal is you have to choose a VTU niche. Okay. Now, what is a VTU niche? A VTU niche has to do with what areas that you want to start your VTU business from. Okay, what kind of areas that do you want to start your VTU business on? Okay, so you need to choose your niche properly. Now, choosing your niche determines what happens next. It also goes a long way to determine the kind of customers you are going to attract to your VTU business. Now, what are those niches that is on VTU technology? One of the niches is on selling the products, which is like V2 platform you have seen out there, where you can actually see where you are buying airtime, data, cable, and electricity. Okay, that's first niche. Then the second one is like you are now trying to like maybe you want to start a kind of reseller business on V2 technology, whereby you'll be able to be telling people that you are also developing for people. The third niche is you being a developer. Okay, you trying to be able to position yourself to people can come consult you for website design and development related to VTU technology. So that's the third niche. The fourth niche is all about trainings. Okay, maybe mentorship and also telling people about the business. But all these cannot happen if you don't have a VTU website. Now, the second option here, that's the second thing that you need to consider. One is very the factors is what choosing a good hosting. Now let me tell you one thing about hosting. Hosting has to do with like where your website resides, where your VT website is going to be hosted. Now, hosting is one of the key things that determines your survivor in the business. What is a hosting? As I said earlier, it is what holds your website. Okay. Now, most people always go to with the mindset or assumption that maybe a particular hosting or maybe a foreign hosting or even local hosting is not good for their business. Now, let me tell you one thing: you shouldn't just assume in this business. Now, plus or minus, you should be able to work with facts. Now, some hosting company that is abroad are very good in foreign hosting, but most of them are not good, to be very frank with you. So why am I sounding like this? Because I personally have made use of most of them, and also we have been able to use it for our businesses. So I can categorically tell you the best hosting company to choose when you are going for this business. So it is very critical that you choose a very good hosting company for your next VTU business. Okay. Now the third one is what choose a good VTU software. Now, what is a V2 software? A V2 software is a piece of software that enables you to start rendering telecommunication services such as airtime, data, cable, electricity to people. Okay, now this software does magic for you. It helps to sell, do buying and selling for you on behalf of you. Now, way back when we started this business, that's a very long time ago. I remember vividly when we are doing what we call manual order processing, where we use e-commerce like WordPress, using to deliver products for customers that are going for this business. So if I flash back my mind back to then flashback now, I would say that most people that are coming into this business right now is like you are just stepping into a gold mine. Because why? Things are very easier for you to be able to operate the business in as much as you choose a right software. Now, there's a lot of software, countless of V2 software out there. But let me tell you one thing about softwares on V2 technology. You need to choose and consider a V2 software that is scalable. Okay, when I talk about scalability, I'm talking about a V2 software that maybe invariably in the future you can be able to enhance it to accommodate so many things. For instance, you may just generally can choose a software that is just dependent on the developer. At the long run, you discover that you cannot even move without the developer. That's one. Two, you may decide to choose a software that maybe in the future people may come to you that say, I want you to build this solution, V2 software for me. Can you be able to develop it for me? And your website's V2 technology cannot be able to power such kind of services. You will lose that particular customer. Okay. So another thing is the issue of accommodating variations in product, which I'm going to say explain in the below factors. Okay, so whenever you are able to consider choosing a VTU software, make sure you choose the best VTU software. Okay, the fourth one here, the factor to consider is a good API system. Now, what is API? API simply means application programming interface. Now, in the VTU technology, there is a lot of people that always say that they're offering VTU products to people that want to research from their own end using API technology. That is simply you connecting your website to your provider, or better say, where you are sourcing the product. Now, one thing you should understand is that most of these API out there, they are not there to actually what? To enable you to do the business the way you wanted it. When you notice this is when you have started using their services, when you run into a problem, maybe data did not deliver, or airtime did not deliver, or cable was not being recharged, that is when you begin to understand whether you choose the right API or not. Most people always treat as like, I want to choose this, I want to choose that. Please and please, when you want to choose API that you can reach out to any time of the day. Because this business has to do with transaction. It is a transaction kind of business where you are dealing with people's money. So that is the reason why it is not advisable you should work with faceless people, people that doesn't have face value. Okay, they don't even have a contact. They can't be reached on WhatsApp. Well, even if they reach on WhatsApp, they cannot even answer you and all the rest. So please run, even if they have the best offer, maybe products are very cheap and all that, do not patronize them. That is the main thing, because one of the things that most of the people that are on our channel here is that we give you only body value. We don't mix anything. Please, sorry for the thing that is on the screen, because when I'm trying to do this recording, I don't know, the snapper, so all of a sudden have issue. Okay, so that is the reason why it's no longer what's it called. Let me see if I can be able to. I think okay, I've cleared it. Okay, so please do well to choose the right API. Very, 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 very important. Choose the right API. Okay. Now, the fifth one is maintain optimal product availability. Now, one of the things that you should notice in most of the VTU platform out there is that they will tell you that they're offering maybe airtime, they're offering data, they're offering cable and all that. But when you want to now do a subscription, when you must have loaded money in the wallet, or maybe you have created account with them, connected your website, and then you want to now buy maybe cable, or maybe you want to buy data, you want to buy airtime, it's not going through. Why? Because these are dummy websites. So if you want to really consider API, this is also in line with choosing the best API. So you should be able to ask your API provider whether all their services are available. And how do you know whether that is available? First of all, create a free account with this API provider you want to consider. Begin to use the platform for transaction and begin to see those products that are available and the ones that are not available. Now, the sixth one, which are the factors to consider, is give a good and stable price. Now, people are very greedy in nature. They tend to make this business to be like a war zone. Okay. Now, I want you to pay attention that the place where you make money from this business is on sales of the product. But people abuse it by making the commodity very, very far costlier, or maybe a little bit confusing. So there is what we call say margin computation. There is a video we already made on the channel, which is Late Car Business TV, which you can go through. That video explains to you how you can come up with a very good sale margins for your product. We may leave a link in the description of this video at the end of it so that you can actually watch it to understand how to come up with a good sale margin. So it's a very critical for you to be able to succeed in the business and make daily money, because remember the title of this video says the factors to consider while launching your YouTube business to make daily income in it. Okay, now the seventh one is offer 24/7 customer support. Now, one of the greatest setback to most people that give up in the business is that when you are not available for your customers. Now, let me tell you one thing about this business. This business is every second's business. In the sense that someone can be with a customer, want to transact on your website, and then you are busy, and that person maybe have a little challenge. Maybe the data did not receive, or maybe it was sent but it didn't, and you could not reply as an admin. Now, what is the feedback you are giving to the client or the customer that is making use of your website? It simply tell the person that you are not reliable in terms of customer support. So you should be able to offer customer support 247. Now, let me give you a breakdown of how the system work in terms of like time frame, in terms of when people are always available and online and all that. Now, the first thing that the machine does to you, which is the software that will be programmed for you to run your VT website, is that it helps you to execute the order. Okay, it helps the customer to buy, it helps the customer to load money in the account through auto banking. It executes almost like 85 to 90% of the work we are supposed to do as an admin. Now, the remaining 10% has to do with you attending to your customer, because no matter how you program an AI or maybe a software, people will still need you attention. Remember, attention is the next currency. If you know this slogan that says attention is the next currency. What does it mean? It means however you see it, this is not a business you launch and then you switch off your devices and then let it work on itself. Think of it this way. Have you seen PalmPay? Have you seen OPay? Have you seen Kuda Bank? Have you seen Money Point? Have you seen other commercial banks in Nigeria? Why are they having staff? Okay. Why do they have staff? Why do they have some offices? Why do they have so many facilities? Why would they have all this? Why two of us can go and download their mobile app and begin to solve what's called do transaction? The reason is very simple, because they understand that people cannot transact on your business without you giving them the attention. So you should be able to know that most VTU website owners, starters, or maybe people that are also running a business, or people that has already started a business but they have failed, is because they don't have this structure in place. Customer support is one of the major things that drives the business. Even if you have the best rate on the market and you don't have this support system, forget about the business. So you should be able to have that in the back of your mind. The eighth one is avoid changes of prices. Okay, now this one is something that is trending almost every time. Now, what does it mean? Now, you have to be able to know the price at which your community or your customer will resonate with. It's not maybe today you are changing price, tomorrow you are changing price, next tomorrow you are changing price. Everybody will run away from you. So that is the reason why you should be able to choose a very stable price. Okay, then add your same margin on that price, and then boom, leave it the way it is. Okay, now one of the questions people always come is that what if my provider changes their own price? That's the reason why if you want to make a change, map up a same margin, you should be able to have a little gap. For instance, let me give you a case study. If MTN 1 gig is sold for like from your provider and is sold for like 650, for instance, plus or minus, and you're dealing with the end customer, you can decide to sell at 750. Do you understand now? So when you're selling at 750, what does it really mean? It means that even if your provider decides to sell at 670 or 680, you are still in profit. You shouldn't be able to maybe put 750. Then tomorrow you now come and tell them that is now 800. Next tomorrow you tell them it's 700. Next tomorrow again you tell them is 720. People will tend to run away. You know why? Because you are not stable in price of the commodity. So that is that, which is very important. Then the next one is what? Find what your customers are buying through sales analysis. Now, most people always pay attention to promotion. They are selling, they are doing cable subscription, they are doing NNI, they are doing BVN, they are doing. My brother, my sister, calm down and focus. And how do you know what your customers are buying? Through what we call sale analysis. The software system that will run your VT website must have what we call a sale analysis. The sale analysis is going to be a tool that enable you to analyze what people are buying. Okay, you're going to see the transaction, know those products that people are buying. Is it data? Is it airtime? Is it cable? Is it electricity? You are going to see it from the sale analysis. Okay. Now, the last one, which is the 10th one, is have multiple and variable data products that are readily available. Now, what does it really mean? Now, one of the things that you should understand is that product availability is very, very key to succeeding in the business. Now, one of the way you make this product to be available is to enable variations on a product. Let me give you an instance. When you go to Data Mobile, which is a platform for API connections, You can see it now. If you see data mobile, you can easily register a free account there. So when you come here, you discover that if you click on this data, if you are logged in, I'm already logged in on data mobile. Let me show you something that to portray what I'm telling you now. If you come here and click on maybe network MTN for instance, then come here, select data type. You see we have SME, we have gifting, we have corporate. If you say we even go as far as having SME2 and even corporate too. So there's a lot of data variables. So what does it really mean? It means if SME is here, user select this SME, they will have a lot of option to subscribe, right? Now, this does if this product that this SME is now what they want to subscribe and it is not available at that moment, they can also check gifting. Okay, now when you click on gifting, you see other options here. If they don't like the gifting price, they can also check corporates. Okay, now they can easily check all this, and in your advertisement, when you are doing your advertisement, make sure that you are telling them that if this particular product is not available, please check the other one on the same category. What does that mean? What do I mean by that? If you come to this place, you see that in MTN alone, there is how many categories? There is three categories, which is SME, gifting, and corporate. So it means that if network is not available on SME, you can check gifting. If it is not available on gifting, you can check corporate. There's no way these three network cannot be available in each of them. So that is the power of the business. And any software that you must consider whether you want to settle for VTU technology must have these variables. Okay, if you also go for other network like Glow, it will still have the same variable. You can see Glow have SME here. You also have what? He has a gift in here. You have also corporate. Are you with me now? So this is it. The same thing with Airtel and Nine Mobile. So this alone makes your users to stick with your platform. So instead of them say, oh, this particular product is not available, let me go and look somewhere else. They will stick with you because you have variations. Okay. Now, having talked about this, I've given you the factors to consider. Your question should be asking yourself, okay, sir, Mr. Shedrack, I don't even have a website. I don't even know where to get started. Or maybe I have a website, but I don't have all these options in mind. Can you direct me where to get a VT website to get started? The answer is very simple. Go to instantmobile.com.ng. Instantmobile.com.ng is as old as the telecom business itself. So it's a platform where you can actually select a VTU portal setup system. Then you get started in a clean slate. Now here in Instant Mobile, we have made everything very simple for everybody, a beginner to get started. Even if you are coming in advance, you are also welcome to start. Now, but the first place you have to go to, which is where you are able to see every package that is there on the platform, is on the pricing. So when you select on this pricing here, I'm going to still leave a link in the description of this video so you can go check it out. Now, if you click on this pricing, it's going to take you to the place where you have to see all the available plans that you have to get started. Okay. Now you can see it. We have the affiliate partnership portal. Now this is a very unique package that just gives you a platform that will enable you to sell airtime, data, okay, and electricity. Okay, so these are the three products is going to give you. So each of them, the differences between each of them is the features, and you can easily see all their features by going through their descriptions. Okay, now the price at the moment is this one is 29,000, this one is 39,000, this one is 49,000. So that is it. Now if you also go down, you see all the descriptions of all the features. You can see it now. Now why prices are not being put of the commodity, that's the price of the commodity, because of the changes in prices. So you should be able to take note on that. But if you really want to know the prices we are going to be getting, go to datamobile.com.ng and sign up. When you sign up here, you'll be able to see here that once you are here, you can easily check the prices here. I'm going to still tell you about this, but just hold on. Let me just finish giving you the review of each of these packages on instantmobile.com.ng. So these are the prices here. You can see the prices here. Now, if you come here, you're also going to see a different one, which is a VTU bulk order. Now, this VTU bulk order is also an enhanced version of the first one. Okay. Now, the difference between this one and the top one is that this one we give you every services. That includes airtime, data cable, electricity, and exam pin, all in one suit. Okay. Now that's what differentiates it. Then the 6 second one, we give you a mobile app on Play Store. This one you're going to have access to the C panel and everything that is used to develop your website. So that's just what differentiates each of them from the other one. So now that's just it. Now the description of each of the features determine what you get, as I said earlier. Okay, this last one on this particular one, we give you a mobile app. Okay, so but it's not going to be on Play Store. It's going to be attached to your website. Okay, now it is what differentiates it from the second one. So you can always go through the details description and see what differentiates each of them. We have made so many review videos on revealing instant mobile on Logical Business TV. So go through the playlist to actually understand how to get started using instant mobile as a platform. So, but then remember, I promised you something that's something I'm going to give you at the end of this training. So since you have watched it to this junction, there's something I want to do which I've not done for my fans and I've not done for our community. Okay, so we used to do something like this, but then not on this level. So what is that? Now, since you have seen the factors to consider before launching your next VTU portal, and then you are the person watching this video, maybe you have a VTU website before, or maybe you don't even have one, or you are intending to have, and you have been following us on the channel. Now, that this special offer we are going to give, but this offer is limited, and when we talk about limited, we mean what we say. Okay, if you are following our channel, you discover that anytime we make an offer, we stick with time. So you shouldn't be able to come that when the time has expired, you begin to tell us that we watch this video so time. Please give me that particular offer. No, we'll go to that video and know whether the offer we say, what is the validity of the offer. So what is the offer here? This is a mid-year, which is like we are heading to almost conclusion of July to 2025. So from now till 31st of August, I'm talking about from now till 31st of August, any of these packages, I repeat myself, any of these packages, which is FVP1, FVP2, FVP3, you'll be able to have a special discount, which is the end of the year promo discount of 50%. The whole essence is that we want everybody to start this business. Not everybody, as in people that has been following us and say, sir, the reason why I don't want to start this because the prices are very scary. Or better still, I'm planning, but the prices is what is making me prices of to start this business is what is making me not to start it. Now, this is the end of the year and especially something that has not, because what we usually do is 30%. But because we have been able to see how this business can work for you, and we're not looking for maybe like, okay, want to make the money as like people will always be looking at, okay, maybe these people are not running this business just because of the fact that they are setting up for people. No, we want to give you this as in dash the business for you. Remember, for you to do anything in this world, there is something commitment. That's called commitment, right? So if you want to have a shop, you must pay house rent. You must pay for the shop rent, right? So you don't just own something without paying for it, right? Now, how much is the domain name cost in the market? .com.ng domain is sold for almost 10,000 naira. Hosting is from 30,000 and above. So when we are saying that you are paying 50% for each of these packages, it means we are giving you for free. Okay? But that commitment is needed for you to be able to be responsible for the business. So what it means is very simple. When you come to this FVP one, for instance, you want to go for it, you divide 29,000 divided by 2. So you are going to be paying 14,500 on this. If you are going for this second package, it means you come 39,000 divided by 2. You are going to pay 19,500. Then if you are going for AVP 3, that is 49,000 divided by 2. That is, you are paying 24,500 on this last package. That is it. Then going further, let me go further a little bit. This is crazy, guys. This is 100% crazy, okay? Now, this one is MSD Pack 1 and MSD Pack 2. Pack 3 and Pack. So now, let me take, this one is 85,000. This first one now is 85,000. right? It means 85,000 divided by 2, that is 42,500. So what you are paying for this one is 42,500. This one is MSD Pack 2. It means this one is 350K divided by 2. That means you are going to pay 175,000 against 350K. Now this one is MSD Pack 3, which is 850,000. So 850,000 divided by 2, you are paying 425,000. So what are you waiting for? It is now the ball is now on your call. Now, how do you get started by making the payment? All you need to do is that you must watch this video to this conclusion, which of course I know you have done that. Now you go to the YouTube, which is this Logical Business TV. Copy the link of this video and send it on WhatsApp on DM. There's gonna be a WhatsApp number on this video. Okay, now once you send the video, send it alongside the package you have chosen here. So, okay, sir, I'm going for FVPP 2. I watched the video to this. Make sure you mention I have watched the end of the year promo video that give me 50% discount. I'm going for this package. You state the package you want to go for. You screenshot it. Once you do it, any of our staff will now send you a account number to pay. Okay? Now, let me tell you one thing about people that are very, very somehow. When you come to WhatsApp, you begin to ask some necessary questions. What is that unnecessary question? What is VTU website setup? What is this? What is that? The video has explained everything for you. One intelligent question person will ask is that, okay, what if I order for it? Can I use different API? No, the answer is totally no. Now, all these factors that we have chosen here and told you, these 10 factors, we put them into check while developing the VT website for you. So all you need to do is to what? Pay the money, sit down and relax while our team develop and design the VT website for you and hand it over for you so you get started in a clean slate. Now, that is the promise and guarantee we are giving to you. And one of the things that we're also giving you is that each of the, irrespective of the package you are choosing, it will be ready and available for you to get started running business within 48 hours. Okay? Now, that is just the simple truth. So get started right now. Get a 50% discount for each of these packages that I've just mentioned for you. That's the MSD what's called the V2 bulk order package, and then the AVPP packages. So make a 50%, get a 50% discount, and then get started running this business. It is like a free offer for everybody. So those of you that are our fan making, following us almost like some months or years or maybe week or even today, you start subscribe today, you are entitled to participate in this promo offer. My name is Shedrack, and I believe I've been able to give you the factors to consider. Then another thing I also say is this: if you already have a VT website and you think that you have your providers are not giving you the good rates, or maybe possibly the API is not stable, then come to DM and let us give you a good API system. Another thing is this: another bonus which is also very vital here, you should pay attention, is that each of these persons, any package you are coming in with, just like I've described right now, you'll be given a privilege to enjoy the vendor package here, which are seen on Data Mobile. Okay, so you can see the price of MTN 1 gig is sold for 620 naira, which most platform are there. Most API platforms start with a 750 to start with, but we are giving you a 620, so you can go and sell at 750, or even sell at you can even sell at 650, and people will come to you. Why? Because this is the best platform to get started. You can see here that if you come to this place, you can't even upgrade to this vendor. To upgrade to a vendor here, it costs you some almost like 6 billion naira to upgrade here, because this is like a direct API platform for top clients, not even for people that are coming with a lesser packages. But now we are giving you this benefit of doubt, so for you to start, so it shouldn't be like, it's the price. Oh, okay, the price is not the problem. Let the price not be a problem. Let it be that we are starting with a good solid foundation. So if you are the type that want to grab an offer that is irresistible, now one of them is this. So you shouldn't be able to give excuses, because people always give excuses. I don't want to start, the price is like this. Now we have given you 50% discount. What are you waiting for? Grab this. Each of these packages are on a 50% slash discount. Okay, that includes all the AVPP packages, then going further to MSD packages. Now, Another thing is that the validity is what? 31st of August 2025. Once it's after 31st of August, if you are watching this video and you have sent it to us on WhatsApp, I will tell you go and pay the original price there. So you can see the MSD packages here. Okay, you can see it. So 50% discount. That's what we're offering you. And then this offer is limited to only but 50 people. Now that's another condition. You can see here that we have over 2,000 followers here only on this channel. Okay, and we have a community WhatsApp group which is over 800 members. This video is going to be posted in several social handles. So once we have over only 50 people, irrespective of any package you are coming in, then this offer will be closed permanently. So you shouldn't be able to say that let me wait until 31st of August. Start this very time that you are watching this video. A lot of people are watching this video, and this video is going to be shared to the several social handles. So you should be able to know that we are not hard. If we are doing a special offer, we are doing offer for everybody. We are making it open and giving you terms and conditions. And we have gone through this. Get started right now. Make a chat right now to admin so that you be sent account to pay. Pick a package. Just pick a package and then get started right now. My name is Shedrack. I remain your host, Mr. Shedrack. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share this video and take action on this video right now.